And the cloth mask, make sure you get the one that has a slit for your filters. What's up YouTube, it's your girl Emma Victoria. I am back with another video, you guys. As you can tell by the title, I'm gonna quickly touch on my experience as far as what it's like to be a NICU nurse during the coronavirus pandemic. I got a few things jotted down that I want to talk about with you guys, and then stay tuned towards the end of the video where I'll be trying on some of the PPE that we are using. So first and foremost, what is the freaking coronavirus? Coronavirus is a virus that causes respiratory type issues. It's called coronavirus because the cell under a microscope looks like a crown. Corona in Latin means crown, so that's where it gets its name from. So I know a lot of people are confused as far as like, is coronavirus new or has it been around? So coronavirus has been around, but like the flu, for example, it has different types or different strands. So this new strain that we are seeing is the first time we've seen it in humans. They're saying that it comes from an animal. Some infected animals started all of this in China back in December of 2019. And the first person that tested positive for it in the United States was in sometime in January. As far as that animal source, it's currently unknown. I know people are saying somebody ate a bat. I don't really know about all of that. How is the coronavirus spread? It's not airborne, people. I'm sick of hearing that shit. It's not airborne. Excuse my French. It is spread from droplet and contact. So like when you cough, when you sneeze, they're telling you to cover your coughs and stuff and not to use your hands. When you cough and sneeze, droplets come out of your mouth, and someone that's next to you can inhale it, and then that's transmitted by droplet. If you transmit it via contact, that means you coughed or you sneezed and you touched something, and then that another person touches that's via contact. They're not sure how long the virus is able to stay alive on surfaces, but you guys know that the symptoms are fever, cough, sore throat, fatigue, shortness of breath. Treatments, like, it's a virus, so you really just gotta let it run its course. You know, there are some antivirals that people are getting in the hospital, but it's like a broad spectrum. There's no specific treatment or cure or vaccine for the coronavirus right now. So really you're just treating your symptoms, or you could be asymptomatic. So if you do have symptoms at home like the ones I just named, then you just treat those. Treat your fever, treat your cough. It's not until you have like those shortness of breath, real respiratory issues that you go to the hospital, because a lot of times people are going to the hospital because they have a fever and all of these things, but they're going to send you back home to quarantine if you don't need a ventilator, basically. So people who are in the hospital are in the ICU because they literally can't breathe. They need to be intubated on a ventilator, some type of respiratory support. It can cause pneumonia and make you go into like organ failure and stuff like that. So that's when people die from the coronavirus. Moving on, that was just a background about the whole coronavirus and what I know about the coronavirus and what I read and seen or whatever. For those that don't know, I am a NICU nurse. I work in Alabama. So in Alabama now, we have 2,947 confirmed cases and 80 reported deaths from COVID-19. As of yesterday, it is April the 10th. Not that big of a deal compared to everywhere else in the world. Okay, so what it's like right now in Alabama, it's getting a little ratchet. Yeah, things are getting a little ratchet around here, okay? Particularly, let's talk about my hospital, okay? Because I can't speak for everybody. I'm not gonna go too much into detail because I still work there and I still need a job. So I'm gonna be as vague as I can, but also kind of like give y'all the scoop. I think a lot of hospitals are doing this, but I know we're shutting down certain floors, certain units. Our census is really low in the hospital. We're not having as many surgeries. We're only doing emergency surgeries. So with all that being said, we're on a budget. So now we're on this budget. People are working from home, like the management side, administration side. With being on a budget, we're not getting our raise. We're not getting our annual raise. Okay, that's That's a problem. We're also not getting any overtime. They're not letting people work any overtime because they don't want to pay for overtime. And as a nurse, y'all know our money comes from overtime. So pissed about that. If you got sick and you had to quarantine as a nurse or anybody that works in the hospital, you had to use your own PTO. However, now they did give everyone 80 hours of PTO bank. So that's a plus. But other than that, like, they're being real stingy about this whole budget due to the coronavirus, and it's not okay. We are slowly running out of PPE. I know we got a shipment of masks in from somewhere that I guess donated or gave us thousands of masks, so that was nice. We're running low on hand sanitizers across the hospital, so I know they went around and took the hand sanitizer dispensers off the walls to preserve. They didn't take all of them, just a few of them. We are limiting visitors. Only parents can visit, period. That's it. Everybody is getting screened before you come into the hospital. You have to get your temperature taken, and now they're requiring that everybody wears a mask throughout the entire shift. We designated 2 floors in our hospital that will admit the coronavirus patients. As of right now, I only know of 1 patient with the coronavirus on one of the floors. As far as the other floor, I'm not sure how many they have. They are in critical condition. They're intubated. They tried to extubate at one point. The person failed, so they had to re-intubate, but the person did have pre-existing health issues before they had coronavirus. Now, as far as like the NICU specifically, let's touch on that. Okay, so y'all know that's neonatal ICU where I work with babies. We're full. We're completely running, functioning per usual. Nothing has really changed as far as our census, because I mean, we're always full. I don't see why we would never be full, because these babies need to be there. These are the same babies that were here before the coronavirus. We do not have any babies that have the coronavirus, thank God. As far as like my co-workers in the NICU, that's your biggest concern, okay, is each other. Like, we're social distancing ourselves at work from our co-workers because we did have a nurse on our floor that tested positive for the coronavirus. She was having shortness of breath. So yeah, it's very much real. She did have to go home, get quarantined. She's not like in the hospital or anything. She's just doing self-care at home. But we did have to test all the babies that she was in contact with. We did. All the nurses that was in contact with her got tested. She was the only one that tested positive. So all the babies good. All our co-workers right now are good. I do feel like the NICU is probably the safest place in the hospital to work. I'm not necessarily on the front line unless we get a baby with the coronavirus, which is very much possible. We just haven't yet, and Alabama is just like really slow on everything. When our babies do get tested, we do get next day results. However, when our co-workers got tested, their results took days to almost like a week. So I don't know. I don't really know much about the testing process itself. As far as like what I think about the whole coronavirus, like my personal opinion, I'm a little skeptical. Like, I know it's real, but I just don't know what, with like social media, like what's really real and what's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did hear rumors about there being fake positives in the world, like as far as the statistics they're giving us, the death rates that they're telling us. Like, you know, people have other issues, comorbidities that are causing them to die. How do we know it was the coronavirus? I don't really know what will happen. I think it'll just pass over just like any other virus. I am afraid that once they lift this law with the whole social distancing thing, like when everything reopens, I do have a feeling there might be a second wave of like influx, and then they'll shut shit down again, because you can't really stop the spread. You can't stop the spread, period. You just can't. You can keep us inside to slow it down for a little while, but as soon as you open that shit back up, honey, it's gonna spread again like wildfire. It's very much contagious. So yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen. Nobody really knows. The government doesn't know. I do know I want my stimulus check, but I hope and pray that everyone is being safe out there. You guys, do take it serious. You can get it when you're young. I know for a fact. You can get it as an African American. I know for a fact. Those are just some rumors. Wash your hands for 20 seconds, at least 20 seconds. Cover your coughs and your sneezes. Try not to touch your face, which I know is so hard. It's hard for me too, because I'm just so used to touching my face whenever I want to touch my face. Stay 6 feet away. Practice social distancing. Wear your mask if you have a mask. Be careful when you go out in public. Keep your hand sanitizer with you, your wipes with you. Disinfect around the house. Stop buying all the groceries though, people. You don't have to buy all the freaking groceries, I promise. Like, you can go to the grocery store as you please. The grocery store will never close. So stop buying all the groceries. Stop buying all the tissue. Just act as you buy as you normally would. Can y'all stop hollering to your damn dogs out there? I'm trying to make a motherfucking video. Okay, I think they went inside. Nope, they didn't. Okay, I'll be back. But shout out to my nurses that are in the emergency rooms, that are in those ICUs taking care of the COVID-19 patients with COVID-19 that are really affected by this and coming into close contact with this stuff. I know personally we do not have the hazmat suits and everything that I've seen online. At our hospital, all we have are regular contact gowns, regular droplet masks with the face shields, and you know, we can get the we do have the hair nets and shoe nets. Before I show you guys my PPE, people have been asking me like, why aren't you taking this opportunity to go do travel nursing and get this crisis pay? I do have my compact license now, so that's something that I am looking into as we speak. A lot of places are paying top dollar right now, but y'all gotta remember, I am in the NICU. I've only seen 1 or 2 NICUs that was having crisis pay. Bruh, I only saw a few, and they were mainly in like New York, and I just refused to go to New York. My health is more important than any money. Right now I am in my apartment that I can't break my lease until June, so I don't want to go anywhere too far where I can't come back and check on it and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting until my lease ends, and then I'll go do some travel assignments. So if I find any travel assignments in the surrounding states, I'm going like tomorrow, but right now there aren't any. So let's get into this PPE real quick. I do have plenty of Germ-X. I have gloves. I have Clorox wipes. I have Lysol. But these are the masks that we are wearing at work. They want us to like reuse the same freaking mask over and over again, and then take it downstairs to get sanitized like once a week or something. Some crazy thing that they're wanting us to do at work. I'm not doing that. I get a new mask every time. I'm sorry, like that's ridiculous. That's not safe. The white part goes to your face, and you would pinch it at the nose and just hook it around your ears like so. Pull it down. I'm not trying to mess up my makeup. That's how you apply this one. There are masks that you can tie. So I know those that tie are more comfortable than the ones that go behind your ears. This is a cloth mask that I got. This is my own personal N95 that I had. This would go over your head like so, and it has the wire to like pinch at the nose. It's not N95, but it's similar, and it'll go over your head. Got that one. And then the other one that I currently have right now is another cloth mask that I got off Etsy. So y'all check out Etsy if you're looking for masks. So this is the way this one is shaped. It's cheetah print, leopard print, whatever. I love this one. It's so me, fits my personality. And the cloth mask, make sure you get the one that has a slit for your filters. But goes over my nose like so. And I hope everyone has a thermometer at home to check your temperature, you know, whether it's under your arm or under your tongue or in your ear. There are several different ones you can buy. But yeah, comment below what you think about the coronavirus, your experience, and like just everything that's been going on. Give this video a thumbs up if you think it was informational, and yeah, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.